mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He leaves it with his back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
NC State quick to the line. The play action fake. Looking for a big gain. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Dropping back, it's Hart. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught behind the line. It's Schuster. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Touchdown, North Carolina State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Back to pass, it's Hart. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. NC State going up tempo. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's complete. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Caught over the middle. It's White. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The give from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rushes on him, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Trying play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shakes off the defender. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. There he goes. The tackle is made, and he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Noles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping him. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd. Touchdown, Florida State! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. With the catch, it's Schuster. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. NC State quick to the line. Dropping back, it's Hart. Going for it all. Brings it in down the left side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Gibson.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Noles are flying down the field. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's got 4. Just carving up this defense in getting it down to the 24. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. NC State going up tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hart. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Quarterback on the keeper.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. And the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully. Small gain, and now we got 4th down.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Off play action on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. This offense thrives on those big explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, no!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Out of the gun, the inside give. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab, it's White. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. To throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to adjust the pattern. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then...
Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the run, it's Gibson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. A designed run for the quarterback. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Lowers those pads. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Grab behind the line. It's White. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Schuster. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. That complete. Take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And on offense, you know this is four-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start now.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here comes the heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the air, it's Hart. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. NC State quick to the line.
coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. There's a hit. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Touchdown, Florida State! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulled and finds his man on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Hart. Looking left. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Noles will send out the punt unit.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Reddick. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Schuster. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Hart. Got it set up on the outside. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tempo in overdrive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Schuster. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give as they work on that clock. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for room, it's Gibson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. California is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Berkeley for some time. They're up by 18 over Stanford. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further.
Turning it on! And another big game for this this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback making checks. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man on the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, no! And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
We're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hart. Plucks it out of the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the...
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Ready, set. They'll try the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. They're still firing away even with this lead. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he holds it in after 25. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever...